First of all, thanks to the organizers for the invitation to participate to this webinar. I'm here representing a spin-off of the University of Florence and the Scuola Superiore Sant'Anna of Pisa in Italy. The spin-off is called Probiomedica, and its first product is Capsule, which is an ingestible capsule to perform light therapy to eradicate the infection by Helicobacter pylori. So this is a pitch which is, of course, as you know, intended both for technical and hopefully business purposes. So I will mainly concentrate on the technical and applicative aspects of our idea. So we call Capsule a lead antibiotic, as it is actually provided with LED sources, and it is intended to eradicate the infection in the stomach by HP Helicobacter pylori, based on intragastric phototherapy. In a minute, I will give you some hints about this. And the capsule is disposable, is safe, as it relies on a technology being developed since many years in the field of diagnostic ingestible capsules, and is not affected by side effects because it does not contain any chemical. We have also foreseen that the ingestion of up to 7 capsules in 2 weeks could lead to eradication, but we still have to demonstrate it with clinical trials. The problem we would like to afford is the infection by HP, which has a prevalence in the mean of 50% of the world population. In Europe, as you can see here, it is, let's say, in between 20 and 60%, depending on the country. You have to consider that it is this bacterium is a class 1 carcinogenic agent and is a major cause of chronic inflammation, ulcer, multiple lymphoma, and other diseases. So related to this is the problem of antibiotic resistance, because in the mean worldwide, 25–30% of patients show antibiotic resistance. This means that they, in the end, do not have any effective cure. So this is a major threat to a global health level. It depends upon the antibiotic, upon many different causes, and it is growing fast. So currently, the therapy is to have antibiotics plus other pharma products. However, they are undermined by resistance, and they are associated with side effects like decreasing compliance, alteration of the gut microbiome, and others. So in this framework, the solution we propose is based on this, that the bacterium, this is not the only one, but actually it is true for pylori, is naturally photolabile. This means that it can be killed by appropriate wavelengths, as it contains naturally some molecules that absorb light and mediate photoreactions that in the end lead to the production of reactive species that kill the bacterium itself. So the idea is to simply use light with no other product. It is the knowledge that violet and blue light especially kill the bacterium is well known in the scientific literature since 15 years, but up to now there was no real solution, according to us, to illuminate the stomach. So with this product, which is swallowable and whose scheme you can see here on the right, the idea is that you ingest it as you would ingest an antibiotic, and these are different prototypes that developed during the last years. This is optimized to survive well in the stomach environment. It was tested only in vitro for the moment, but also tested for safety on an animal model, namely on mini pigs, so healthy pigs, to understand if it is associated with side effects of any kind. And actually, we did not find any side effect measurable in mini pigs. It is designed to turn off in the intestine, as we do not want to perform any phototherapy there, because there are other good bacteria, let's say, that we do not want to touch. So maybe I can skip this and concentrate on some aspects. Just a hint of the market, which is a very big one, in that there are many possible patients for this product. You can consider in the right that even if we, of course, these are projections, we concentrate on commercialization in only Europe. We have a lot of million of potential customers for this product. For the market trends and risks, these are related to two aspects. One is a medical one, so the increased rate of antibiotic resistance, and the other one, here on the upper right of the slide, the fact that the pill components are going better and better. And this is a point that I would like to stress, because we are re-engineering our product and looking for partners for both re-engineering to achieve an even better efficacy in terms of light power emitted by the pill, and also looking for partners for the clinical trials. So the pill components are mainly a battery that drives the sources. So we are looking for increasing power batteries. Maybe we are also considering super condensers. And we are looking also for innovative solution to drive the energy in only 20 minutes, because this is the mean residence time of the capsule in the stomach. Drive the energy to the sources, to the LIDs, so that we can exploit all the energy. Of course, you can understand that here engineering, robotics, and electronics are connected with photonics, and in view of the application to gastroenterology. The competitors are, of course, the big pharma, and also solutions in the term of a modified endoscope. So if you provide light with an endoscope, it works, but it is invasive, and at the trial stage, you can think of the advantage of having a pill, because you can take it at home with no medical intervention, while in this endoscopy you need to go to the hospital. The model we would like to reach the end user is let's say, of course, through distributors and pharmacies, but maybe in this context, what could be very interesting is that we are looking for both suppliers, and here we did not include explicitly, of partners, both industrial and linked to all rotates against clinical trials and medical devices, partners to develop and promote this, the capsule. That for the moment has been, as you can see here, produced 3 years ago in the first research prototypes, 2 years ago a second prototype and laboratory test. Third point, 2 years ago, animal validation for safety. Last year, we added a new color and we added a temperature sensor. And I take this occasion to say that another important aspect is to collaborate with those who can develop and miniaturize components and sensors for temperature and pH. We have some, of course, partners that are not yet, of course, commercial partners, but still we have, we know them and they are our suppliers, and we have some connections with distributors and especially in Tuscany, academy and hospitals. But of course, we are very much open in Europe to not only develop technically, but to perform the trials and look for partnership in all European countries. Actually, we have 2 patents and they are patented in Europe, and we are patent ongoing in USA and China for the product.
1 minute.
Okay, thank you. Our team is composed by some researchers from both the universities, myself and my colleague Giovanni Paoli, and we have an advisory board in the field of gastroenterology, biology, and engineering. And I think this is everything, so thank you for your attention.